when it talks about God withdrawing the gifts they had and God withholding grace, we need to understand that these may be private or they may be public gifts, which may be revoked. And when we speak of the wicked, and let me just say this, because even though I'm going to start with the righteous here, the way God hardens, and we're going to get into this in a little bit more, God's restraining grace, God will roll it back and allow the sinner to engage in more and more sin. In other words, God's participation is He removes that restraining grace and allows the sinner to willfully engage in what he cannot let go of, which is his sin. But what about the Christian? Same is true for the Christian. But what about withdrawing gifts? What are some of the gifts? Now, as I say this, I want to preface it and balance it with this statement. If you go to the Westminster Confession of Faith, chapter 17, on perseverance, it says this. Listen very carefully to these words because they are glorious. Speaking of God's elect, those whom He has effectually called, it says this: they can neither totally or finally fall away from the state of grace. In other words, though God may roll back His grace for a time, though God may withdraw gifts for a time, those who have been effectually called, those who are God's elect, can never fully and finally fall away. God may chasten them before time, but they're still His children. He still loves them, and He will not let them go. Okay? Now, I want to preface it with that because I'm fixing to list some things that may lead you to believe that that might be the case. But here are some gifts God can withdraw from the believer. You ready? We're going to fly through these. The joy of salvation. David said in Psalm 51, "Restore to me the joy of your salvation." Now that's King David, a man after God's own heart.